Hey guys, this is your homeboy Josh, and for today, I want to show you my ultimate strategy when it comes to product research on drop shipping. So basically, just before we start, um, why is it so important to do product research, especially in drop shipping? It's because online retail is highly competitive. I guess that's very easy to understand, and it's very easy to see that the competition is really high. So it's really crucial that you give your customers exactly what they want. Do not offer them content that originated from market research, because the best dropshipping suppliers will have a suitable large inventory. So just to cut it short, what should you look for when researching for dropshipping products? So basically what I do is I look at the price, I look at the market demand and seasonality, the shipping costs and availability, and lastly, legal and compliant issues. So, first, when we talk about pricing, you want to look into having competitive pricing. It's like you compare the prices of similar products sold by competitors. So, you look for the cheapest one, because the cheapest one, and you still need to check for quality, of course. However, why do you need to check which is the cheapest and the best budget friendly one? Because that product will give you the most profit that you can get. But before we get into that, you should also calculate profitability. So this profitability that I'm saying is something to the effect of, let's just say you already find the cheapest product that you can get. Now the problem is the shipping fee for that cheap product is so high that it almost pulls back the whole price to its original price, or the common price of that product. So it doesn't make any sense. So what you want to do is you want to look for a supplier or a product that's cheap and that has fair shipping fees, because shipping fee is included when you calculate for your profit. Next, you want to see supplier costs. So you really want to do a detailed analysis of the cost entailed with purchasing the products that you want from your supplier. And you can also negotiate with suppliers for favorable prices that guarantee a certain amount of profit. So there's this thing, especially here in our country, in the Philippines, that when you usually buy stuff in wholesale or in bulk, suppliers tend to, or the retailers tend to give you a discount when you buy in bulk. So that's going to be good for your business. I guess we can all agree on that. So next, let's go to market demand and seasonality. So when it comes to market demand and seasonality, there are three things that I look into. First is demand analysis. This is very to understand. So you don't want to inventory a product or to sell a product that has almost no demand at all. All right, because demand creates a flow of the supply. I guess it's very easy to understand. There's supply and demand framework, and then if there's no demand, then what will the supply do? I mean, the supply will just die off, right? You don't want a product that doesn't move. Next, you want to have marketplace mastery. So you want to consider examining the product's best selling rank on a marketplace, such as, for example, Amazon, or you could say even at Alibaba or eBay or Shopee or whatever it is. So you want to see how it does in those marketplaces, because it will indicate the comparative sales performance of their products in relation to others. Last factor that I'm looking into this one is seasonal considerations. So this is very easy, especially that Christmas is right around the corner. What if, come to think of this, what if you sell a jack o' lantern, but it's almost, the Christmas is approaching? I mean, will anybody buy that? Would you have 5, 10, 25 people that will look into your product? No, because Christmas, it's not Halloween. So you want to sell products that are in season and in trend. You don't want to sell products that are out of trend and out of season. All right. Then we go to shipping costs and availability. First, you want to evaluate suppliers' shipping fees. So you want to know their shipping costs because shipping margins can tremendously impact the total cost of your product and eat into the profit levels. This is what I was telling you earlier. Next, you want to assess the shipping times. Like, how much time does it actually take for your dropship product from your supplier to your customer take? All right? Because you want it to be the quickest and the fastest time possible. Next, you want and you can explore multiple suppliers because that will give you more flexibility in your dropshipping business as, shipping times differ from each supplier. Now, last but not the least, we have legal and compliance issues. First, you want to research product regulations. So different merchandise may undergo different rules and standards. So research and identify the legal necessities associated with the products you want to dropship. So basically, I think this serves well in products that are, let's say, I don't know how to label them, but let's just say cosmetics. So there are countries that has laws that they don't let these certain brands through their bureau of customs because of some issues and stuff. So you want to look into that. Next, you want to look into certifications and compliance. This is very easy to understand. So you want to verify that your merchandise meets important certifications and observe enterprise requirements. So products adhering to the rules are much less likely to encounter legal troubles. So there was this time when a family member of ours was flying to a certain country in the West, and when he was packing up his things, I noticed that there were much stuff that was left behind, and I asked him why. It's because this certain country that he was migrating to didn't allow any counterfeit products. So this is one, all right? This is just one example. So there are times, wherein a product is, let's just say it's not a total fake, but it looks like a certain original product. Let's just say iPhone, and then you're here in your drop shipping business, for example, and then there happens to be a phone in Alibaba that looks like an iPhone, that looks exactly like one, but doesn't have the branding. So you might want to steer clear from that because you could have issues due to the fact that it could be labeled as a fake or a counterfeit. So you don't want to do that. Lastly, you want to steer away from restricted or prohibited items. Very easy to understand. You don't want to sell something that's dangerous. You don't want to sell something that that could be used to threaten or to cause disturbance within the society. So that is my ultimate guide that I always follow when it comes to drop shipping. All right. I hope this video helped you out. Please do not forget to subscribe. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Please click on the notification bell because I have a lot of more videos coming your way and you don't want to miss it. This is your homeboy Josh. I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace out.